early 90s, Cash Money, when we was just getting started, this is Cash Money, DJ Cash Money. We used that slogan in every record that he had, that Cash Money, and that was my thing that I did in every song. Like, you know, that was my plug, like before the song came on. So to meet the guy, the dude,
culture, style,
compassion, excellency,
knowledge.
This is Understanding with Carlos Cote.
Right about now, ladies and gentlemen, you're about to bear witness to this turntable feeling of the world's greatest DJ, Cash Money.
You know, it's a reason why Tupac proposed the question, is DJ Cash Money still the world's greatest DJ? Because at one time, that cat was so fast on them ones and twos, it wasn't even funny.
Now, when I went to Jeff's house on Rodman Street, I remember this precisely. Jeff told me, he said, yo, if you think I'm nice, you gotta hear this guy Cash Money. I didn't know of Cash Money. I knew of Cash Money from Jeff.
Nobody. Jeff wasn't scared, but I was scared. Cash was the only person that I ever signed. You were scared for Jeff? I was scared for Jeff with Cash. Scared. Why? He was actually the only person I'd ever seen that could get anywhere near the masterful approach to the turntables that Jeff had, right? And you know, Cash was always going that one trick too far that would throw Marv off, right? Cash would skip, right? Cash would do all these great things, and it'd be one thing and the needle would skip because he was trying something that was so incredible.
Cash first got into music when he got into the Jackson 5, and he was fortunate to meet them backstage in Baltimore, and he would always tell me that people was always tripping off of Mike, but not realizing that Jermaine had the hardest role, right? Like, he had to learn the dance steps and learn the bass lines and sing. He had to do all of these things live and things like that.
Yo, Carlos, man, I'm gonna show you something, man. Show you that I'm not playing, man. It's for real. Here you go. The Japanese Jackson 5, man.
When you talk about hip-hop and one of the elements of hip-hop, which is DJing, it's only two DJs that has cast an influence over the whole culture, and that's Flash and Cash.
yeah, you are my hero, sir. That's a good I will not bullshit you. I don't mind giving it up. Yeah. Bro, call me whenever. I want you to come to, like, so now I'm gonna tell you, Cash Money. I used that shit so many times, and when we first established Cash Money as a label, that was the tag. Cash Money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I won. I think I was the only DJ at that time to win every last competition from the United States on over to the UK, which made me a world champion. You know, at that time, nobody was doing what I was doing. I mean, from the way I set my turntables up to the record I was cutting, and just having a party rocking skill, man.
A lot of battle DJs would like to turn their turntables sideways like this, just to prevent from hitting the needle, because if you try to backspin this way, you will have the tone arm kind of in a way to, like, you know, sway back and forth with the motion. So a lot of DJs will turn both turntables sideways So all the needles can be vertical, you know, left and right needle. So basically, that's a battle setup. And the original name, the original terminology is called Philly. Who was the first person to invent this style was DJ Cash Money in like 1987.
Who's that DJ Cash Money. He's the only motherfucker who can turn it out. Who's that DJ from around the way? He's the only motherfucker who can turn it out.
What's going on, y'all? Y'all might not know. Damn, what's going on?
I'm gonna do my own intro. How's everybody? Everybody in a good mood here? Everybody in a good mood? Give it up for DJ Forget My Fucking Name, ladies and gentlemen.
You could have had any MC to be the DJ for, you know what I mean, just in your mind frame. Who would it have been?
Could have been LL Cool J.
Word?
I cut his records already. Like, LL told me thank you.
I can believe that.
Because I made his record sell. Think about it for a second.
All right.
His record rocked all his records. You know, Rock the Bells. What was the other one? Calling Me a Sucker Boy and all. You would only normally buy one copy.
Mm-hmm.
But the DJs wanted to copy my routines. So back then, you know, there was no Serato. So you would buy 2 copies of that same record. They would fry because you know. Then you buy 2 more copies and 2 more copies and 2 more copies. So all those sales are going to LL's pocket.
I've been knowing Cash for over at least 20 years, and all we really talk about is music. You know, he might hit me with something like, you know, Philip Bailey and Maurice White, they did all the lead and background vocals for Earth, Wind and Fire, and I might hit him with, well, you know, Ray Parker Jr., he got Ghostbusters from the Barcades, Soulfinger, things of that collecting collectibles and things of that nature, you know. And we're talking about what's the latest and the toughest fragrances out there, like the men's perfumes and stuff like that. And or we either just talking about Ali, you know, he's a big Ali cat, you know. And I thought I had a lot of stuff on Ali.
You walking in somebody's house just for seeing that, right?
He is a Philadelphia legend when it comes to DJing. There's his little daughters.
Kids.
DJ Cash Money. We're going to be at the Aloft Hotel on Saturday night. I'll tell you about it after the break.
You see, Cash used to show Jermaine Dupri some stuff in the early days when Jermaine Dupri had that group Silk Times Leather and was working with Joe the Butcher, who was all out of Philadelphia.
Right. Mm-hmm. So talk about the Transformer, how it came about and why it fit you.
Well, I seen a videotape of a guy down in Philly, and he had the record going, it's time, it's time, real basic. Mm-hmm. So I basically built on what I saw, and so now my scratch is, it's time, making it longer, making it slower, slowing it down, being fast. And at that time, the Transformer cartoon was the big cartoon at that time, right? Yeah. So my MC, like, I think we had a double date or something with these girls, and he was like, yo, man, I'm here, man, come on, we gotta go. So I shut the turntable off. The power. Right, when it was starting, it was still spinning. So it was like,
You cut while it was
while it was slowing down. I was like, wait, I couldn't wait to get back home from that date, man, to mess with that sound. Yeah. So that's how all that came into play.
Yeah, and I bring it up a lot, like perfecting imperfection. It was a mistake, right?
It was a mistake.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anytime you want to hear someone do that, Jeff, we all know the whole routine. In 1988, DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince released He's the DJ, I'm the Rapper, which contained a live recording of a 1986 performance called Live at Union Square, where Jeff would unveil the Transform Scratch. And it's the Porsche scratching when he unveiled the Transformer scratch. That changed everything. You had to learn it.
It was named the Transform Scratch because it sounded like the noise that the Transformers made.
Mike here wants to know how we transform, Hound. Easy, like this.
Incredible. Now, speaking of transforming scratches, so let's clear some things up, man.
Look, Spin Bad did something like that. Then I took it home and was like, all right, he just did it. Now I'm going to put some rhythm to it. Cash put different rhythm to it.
Man, I'm getting tired of these dudes trying to tap in and say that this guy created it, this guy created it. Nobody, listen. Spin Bad from Philly I saw a videotape of him using an up and down fader, just breaking the sound up. He basically, all he was doing was, it's time, it's time. I looked at that. I never did it his way, right? It wasn't called anything. It was no transformer. Didn't sound like nothing. It was just a new technique. And I took that and built on it and created something completely different. So now my thing is, it's time. Matter of fact, let's show you. This is my transformer scratch. Here you go.
I just told you what I thought. Hey, Cash, with the transformer scratch. With the transformer scratch. With the transformer scratch. Hit Big Mouth. Hit the Big Mouth. Big Mouth. Big Mouth. Big Mouth. Break it down.
Now, that was 1986.
Okay.
With a Gemini mixer.
Uh-huh.
We didn't have no fancy mixers like they have today. Okay. I did that scratch at a Central party, and Jeff and everybody was there. And that's when my MC called it the Transformer scratch.
Say what? How many people out there watching Transformers? Well, my man's gonna transform a scratch for you. And you know it's like that. Y'all like my main man Cash Money.
Everybody started doing that scratch and doing it my way. Jeff ended up putting it on wax for his Magnificent record, and that's he popularized it.
Oh yeah,
but
the world got
right.
it. Yeah.
But I'm the creator of that.
Okay. Hey, listen.
The creator of that.
It was like my mom used to always say, ain't nobody invent nothing. It's just redone. So somebody did it. I took a piece. He took a piece. He took a piece, and it was crafted.
He took a piece, and Cash took a piece. Okay, well, if I took a piece and you took a piece, then why are y'all doing it the way my piece is? Huh? That's my issue. I get it. You took a piece, he took a piece, but everyone's doing my piece. Like, that's where I got the problem with. Like, stop it. Like, it's like everybody has a problem. Like, look, man, we all get inspiration from something.
Yes.
Okay? I told Spin Bad to his face, you created the dribble. I created the crossover. The crossover became more popular than the dribble. You can't take credit for the crossover. Just love what you brought to the game and did.
Yeah.
Like, listen, I did it. And that's all I want is just the credit of the things that I gave to the game. I shouldn't have to share it with anybody because these people weren't in the bedroom with me while I was coming up with these things. People always say that when someone copies you, it's a form of flattery. It's biting, bro. Create your own shit like I did. You know what I'm saying? I'm the originator of the Transformer scratch, which means I have a live Transformer, Optimus Prime. Let's go. Transform.
Cash used to have this show on Twitch called Grandma's House, and he wanted to keep the memories alive of his blessed grandmother because so many people would come over to his grandma's house to eat and just hang out and things of that nature. People like Q-Tip, Corrupt from the Dog Pound, Will Smith. It was just so many people used to come to his grandmother's house.
DJ Cash Money ha entretenido a todo el mundo por más de 30 años y aún lo sigue haciendo.
Show rapping rounds, okay? We did it because David's our boy and we love him, and we did some great funny sketches on the show, and he did some tremendously funny sketches, and now they're gonna be revealed to the world, okay? You seen it first, heard it first from Charlie Murphy.
Hey, when you going from Ashy to Classy, Cash Money gonna give us some money, and a nigga have to learn how to pronounce my name. Say my name for the camera, please.
Real quick, nigga.
Donnell Rawlings. Yo, you should have saw this show. This nigga sounded like Big Boy.
Understand.